Good morning, everybody. Welcome into the Nesson Studios. Michaela Renava joined via Skype by John Campbell, our sports analyst for OddsShark.com. John, week 9 of the NFL season, I fell from grace a little bit this week in the Super Contest. I went 3-2, not too bad, but definitely no 5-0. How'd you do this week? Or last week, rather.
I wasn't good. 1-4. A couple were looking good, and I lost them late. But so 3-2. I'm jealous. That's a good week.
Well, time for a comeback for you this week. Let's start with the Bills-Jets AFC East showdown. I was surprised that the line wasn't higher for this. I feel like the Bills are pretty legit, and even though the Jets are doing better than anyone thought this season, they're still not very good.
Well, it is a surprise that these are two of the top bets in the NFL this season. I don't think anyone would have thought that. And the Jets are 4-0 against the spread at home, so and it's a divisional matchup. So I think that's playing a factor here. The Jets play really good D at home as well, so I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and I think that's why we're seeing a lower spread here.
Interesting. Well, one line that's pretty big this week is Texans-Colts. Last week, I know I told you that I went with the Colts. That served me well because the Bengals also are very bad, so I was okay with going with them this time. I'm going with the Texans on the 13-point spread this week because the Colts are really bad, even though they kept up with the Bengals, only lost by a point last week. I still have a lot more faith in Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans to be able to get it done over the Indianapolis Colts. What do you think?
Yeah, that's tough to argue with, and this is one of those lopsided matchups. It's the best scoring offense versus the worst scoring defense in the Colts, so I can't argue with you with that one. I think we're going to see some points in this one. Houston not very good on D either, the 29th ranked scoring defense, and that's why both these teams are really good over teams. So I think we'll see lots of points, and I can't argue with you taking Houston. I don't have a lot of reasons to take the Colts, but other than that, Houston isn't great on defense if you do want to look at the points.
Well, the Philadelphia Eagles are on a roll, really the powerhouse in the NFL this season, so it seems, and they're at home against the Broncos. And arguably, I mean, I would think got better picking up Jay Ajayi before the trade deadline. What do you think about that game this week?
Yeah, that's a nice little pickup there for the Eagles. Gives some more depth in the backfield. But I think this is a line where odds makers are almost daring you to take the Broncos, where the Eagles are 8-point favorites. They're just above that key number of 7. But I got to go with the Eagles here. The Broncos are in big trouble. They're making a switch at quarterback to Brock Osweiler. They're 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 on the road. And they're the worst turnover team. They have the worst turnover margin in the NFL. So I think they're in big trouble against the Eagles. Those 8 points don't scare me.
Well, another line I'm really surprised by this week is Chiefs-Cowboys. I mean, the Chiefs just, I know they have a couple losses, but they're pretty strong, and the Cowboys certainly not what they were last year and have been dealing with their fair share of adversity. What do you think about that game?
Well, the Cowboys are at home here, and the Cowboys, along with the Packers, are the two most public teams to bet in the NFL. So the Cowboys are always going to draw some money, even against a very good Chiefs team here. But I'm leaning towards the Chiefs in this one. These are two high-scoring teams. They rank number 3 and 5 in scoring in the NFL. So I think we'll see a lot of points, and I'm with you. I think the Chiefs are a fantastic team. I think they take care of the ball really well, and I think they're going to win this one.
Overall, good week just for games in the NFL. I'm looking forward to watching them. So yeah, lots to look forward to. John, thanks as always for the advice.
Thanks, Michaela.